A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down in the most delightful way. I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you. Yeah!
All right, we're back. It's 10 minutes with the boogeyman.
What the fuck's going on?
Well, I talked to Eric Brack.
Oh yeah, fuck that
guy. What's going on?
Oh man, guys fucking come barking up the wrong tree sometimes, you know, like everybody's like, you know, they want to like all of a sudden make a comeback, like I haven't been taking this shit seriously, right? Like everybody thinks because I took some time off, like all of a sudden like they can just like jump back into it and get like a little payday and like get their name back on the map, but it's like, you know, man, like if I break your fucking jaw, like that's not going to be the case.
Well, like I told him, it's not a walk in the park.
No, everybody likes like all the fun. Like I bring a lot of fun to the fights because I like selling it, I like fighting, I like talking about it, I like trolling guys. It's fun. It's fun until, you know, shit goes down and then all of a sudden you're in a fight. But you know, like the good thing is Eric's like he's been there, so like I take him seriously. You know what I mean? Like he's fought some top level guys, and you know. But I'm just saying, like just jumping back into the game, like when you're 40, like. I'm just starting to peak. Like, nobody's really seen much yet. Like, yeah, I screwed up last fight or whatever, but I've had some really tough fights, some good fights, and I'm getting better and better. I'm only going to have tough fights this year. Like, I'm not fighting any bums. I'm not having any warm-up fights. I'm not fighting, you know, guys with padded records. Like, I plan on fighting real guys. You know, if you don't have 10 wins, you know, like.
Kick rocks. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, if you don't have 10 wins, kick rocks. You're in the park right now, eh?
Yeah, I'm in Parksville right now. I've been training full go. I'm pretty much in a camp because, you know, I had to take that time off. And, you know, it doesn't matter how hard you train by yourself. Like, it's not real until you get back in a real training camp with a real coach. And so, you know, Rich don't put up with no shit, you know, like my warm-up's got to be difficult. Like everything has to be full go because if you hit cruise control at any point in time, like you're not really getting better. So like, I don't have chill days. Like people follow me on social media and stuff and I post some stuff, but that's like much later after the workout's done. Like I don't interrupt my workout. I go pretty much full go nonstop. And like, you know, most of the time I can barely even walk after. By the time I can pick up my phone and take a selfie or whatever, it's about 20 minutes after I've started to cool down so I can actually like function and think. Like half the time, like I don't even know where I am at the end of some of his workouts. Like he literally like destroys me.
Some of these people don't understand the posts that go on because like I don't have time during training to pick up my phone and do a selfie.
No, it's especially when I'm in the boxing gym. When I'm lifting and stuff, it's a little bit different. You know, I can, in between sets, I just, you know, put it down and film and then I add it in later. When I'm eating my post-workout food or whatever. And, you know, so people can get an idea because I do like the participation. I do like to communicate with people in the community and like, you know, I get a lot of good feedback and it kind of shows the process of what it takes to get to a fight. And I think that's cool. I think that, you know, as fans and people who give up their time to kind of, you know, follow what we're doing, I appreciate that. And I like showing like how I live my life. I'm not showing off or being like, oh, I train so hard, you know, I don't really care, but it's like, it's for the people who are just generally interested in it. And I think that's fun.
Well, we've seen a change in the social media over the last year where it was pure craziness before.
Yeah. Yeah. It was one of those things like, you know, I didn't really know what I was doing. And, you know, I hadn't, like I just started to work with Rich at that time. And, you know, it was just kind of getting an idea of where I was at and what I was doing as far as training, fighting, selling fights. And I was just kind of having fun with it. Like, everybody thought I had this master plan and, like, was doing this and that. I was like, no, man. Like, I was just flailed out half the year. Everything in my life was crazy. And it all kind of came to an end. And, you know, I reevaluated, like, how I wanted to do things when I was sitting around for 6 months. And you know, so now it's about the business. It's about being serious. It's about getting better. And, like, with boxing, like, you know, you don't get that many chances to get a second chance, really.
It's very true. So what you're saying is that you've grown up a little bit.
Well, I don't know about that, but, like, as far as, like, my training and stuff is concerned, yeah. Because, you know, like, I'm not trying to waste anybody's time, right? Like,
yeah.
You know, like, I got a lot of people who put a lot of time into me, and, like, you know, I don't plan on wasting that.
All right, well, let's switch gears a little bit, and let's talk about that massive cut that Badu Jack suffered on the weekend.
Jesus, yeah. You know what? It's one of those things, an accidental headbutt. You know, you're fighting guys, because he was fighting a southpaw, right? What's his name? Brown is a southpaw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, like, you know, you're always stepping on each other's toes. You're always clashing heads because the distance is different, right? And so, you know, that was a huge injury, but he fought through it, and, you know, lots of blood, and that's kind of the sport that we're in. And every once in a while, you're reminded of that when you look at a picture of a guy after a fight. It looks like he got hit in the head with an axe.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they let the fight go. It was in a very weird spot, like dead center of his head. Now he looks like the fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, you know what? I got respect for the ref, Perez, I think it was, and he, you know, like, he made an evaluation. It wasn't affecting Badu Jack's vision, and so, you know, he let it continue. You know, like, this is a tough sport, and he's got a lot of experience, and, you know, like, that fight makes a difference in somebody, like, in the rest of their life, right? So to take that away from a guy, you know, is a tough decision to make, and so I think he made the right decision to let it go on. There wasn't that much time left in the fight.
Well, after the fight, he looked like he participated in a mass murder.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, his hands were not clean after that one. We'll say that.
No. And did you get a chance to watch the Pacquiao-Broner fight?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I got had it on the computer there, and you know what, Pacquiao, it took him a little bit to kind of settle down, but, you know, just his output and, like, his pressure, he clearly won the fight. And, you know, it was good to see him back against, you know, Broner's high-level competition. Like, Broner's not an easy fight for anybody. And, you know, he showed that he still got it.
Well, I don't want to take anything away from the fight, but the post-fight interview with Adrian Broner was something else.
Yeah, I like all the memes, Broner versus Jim Gray or whatever. Yeah, you know what? There's a fine balance, because as a fighter, you kind of got to be delusional. You know what I mean? You shouldn't think that you lost at any time, because you shouldn't feel like, you know, like you can lose, right? But at the same time, it's like, you know, the same old story with Broner, right? Like, he'll blame everybody else and say he should have got this, he should have got that, and he won. But, you know, like, power to him, right? Like, hopefully he comes back stronger. He's an entertaining fighter, and he has what it takes to be world champion. Obviously, he has been, I think, you know, 2 or 3 times. He's fought top-level competition, so, you know, maybe he should just take a look at himself and reevaluate what problems he has and fix them. Yeah. You know, instead of, but nonetheless, I don't really care. He's funny. Like, when he says a bunch of crazy shit, it's like, all right, cool. There's some sound bites for the week.
I got a kick out of it. I thought it was funny, but, like, at the end of the day, you think that guy probably knew he got his ass kicked when he went home?
Who knows, man? Like, he's probably on a bender right now. Hopefully he's not, like, but I'm just saying, like, you know, he's kind of in his own little world, and he's his own worst enemy, right? Like, he has what it takes to do whatever he wants in the sport, but he chooses not to.
In the past...
And I've been there. I've fucking been there, so I can relate. I'm not judging.
It's very true.
Yeah.
In the past, we've seen a couple little segments on your Instagram, Cooking with the Boogeyman.
Yeah, you know, we're going to do some topless cooking. I got the meal prep sponsor. It was actually weird. They just called me. I used to use them when I was in Victoria, and then I moved, and I wasn't really around.
Yeah.
And then Caldwell drives up, and he uses them too. And they got great food. I was pumped when they asked me. I was like, hell yeah. And they hooked up some protein donuts, And like I'm always in such a rush, and like I spend so like my food budget is more than my rent, phone, and car combined.
Yeah.
And you know, like so it's a big help when someone like that comes along and they're like, hey, look, like we just wanna help you out.
I'm very interested in these protein donuts.
The protein donuts. Yeah, I'm getting actually all the calories and all the information on that sent to me pretty quick here. I don't know exactly what's in them or what kind of protein they use, but I'm interested to see everything that's in there. I think they use all natural, organic stuff, and we got the bone broth soup, which has probably been one of the best additions to my diet I've ever had. I love it.
Okay, I've never had.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Never had it.
Oh, it's good. It's really good.
Huh. Now, these donuts are interesting because they actually look like a friggin' donut.
They do look like a donut, yeah. They're pretty good.
They look like they would be unhealthy.
Yeah, I don't think they are, though. I think they're pretty healthy. So I'm going to get the calorie count and all that stuff on it for sure.
Yeah, Caldwell was telling me about these donuts because I sent him a thing. He said he was cutting weight and then he was eating a friggin' donut. And I was like, okay, I don't get it.
Why is he cutting weight?
Who fucking knows? I don't. Listen, you posted the most awkward thing on Instagram last night.
Yeah, he's trying to get in my selfie. He just came in and took his shirt off. And
he was in his underwear, Adam.
Yeah, well, that's typical of him.
Every tarps off selfie I see him in, he's got his underwear on. That's it.
Yeah, I think he kind of missed what you're supposed to do in the selfie, and just he's cutting corners is what it is. He's cutting corners in a selfie game.
Yeah, like when you look at Caldwell's face, you wouldn't imagine that he would have like a 6-pack, but he does.
Yeah, it's impressive.
He's in good shape. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. He trains hard. He's in the gym with us every night, going and doing his thing.
Have you punched him in the face yet?
Yeah, we're moving around a little bit. We're doing some jab sparring the other night. He's good, man. He's a good addition to have in the gym. He comes in, he's intense, and he's a national champion. So, and he listens and he's working. He's getting better and better, right? And he's been around. He's training with a lot of different people. He was just at the Grants gym there, which is always a good place. I think he was training with the real deal a little bit, moving around, and so you pick up things along the way.
What else was I? Oh, he was very excited about the Boogeyman shirts that he received the other day.
Oh, yeah. No, I got a bunch of stuff coming in actually right now. I had somebody come forward and they wanted to work with me, a clothing company, and so I'm just kind of getting all the designs and stuff like that down, and then we're gonna collaborate everything and put it all together, and hopefully get some more clothing out there soon.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It's good to have your own little brand going. I think the logo that you had was pretty cool.
Oh, we got some new ones. Yeah, we got some fresh stuff coming out for 2019.
It's something I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it yet, man. Nobody's seen that. It's a private collection, but you will be the first person to see it, other than myself and the designer.
Wonderful. Let's talk about tattoos for a couple seconds.
Let's do it.
Now, you have a massive tattoo on your back.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
I have no idea. Probably like 30 hours or something like that. Maybe 20. I don't really know.
How many sittings did you do it in?
I think it was like 7 or 8. And they were all about 5. They're all about 4 to 5 hours.
Because I just did 5 hours on the weekend, and I got fucking weird after.
Yeah, 5 hours. That's about the maximum I'd want to do. To be honest with you, it's not easy.
It was on my arm, which is generally not the most painful spot until you get around to the back. That hurts a little bit, or down near the elbow hurts too because there's not much skin. Yeah.
It's definitely it's not the most fun, but what are you gonna do?
But
I got a boogeyman shake about to rip here. You want to hear?
Yeah, go do it.
All right, we have the meal prep and the shake coming. Big stuff here, big stuff. Doing big things.
Big things in the kitchen with the boogeyman.
Yeah, apparently.
Now, you got a new blender, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a new blender. I got a new recipe, actually, for the boogeyman shake. Same basic ingredients, but I've added a few things.
Okay, drop it.
Yeah, I added chia seeds because they were recommended to me by my nutritionist friend there, Katerina at Glow.
Yeah.
And she recommended the bone broth and all that stuff too. So I've been doing that. I've been feeling pretty good. Yeah, she's like an expert on gut health, and so like basically, like, she kind of informed me that everything that I do is relying on how well I digest food and the health of my stomach. And so,
it's very true.
Which I hadn't really thought of it that way before. And so she kind of educated me on a few ways to heal it up with a bunch of different techniques, lemon water, glutamine. It's pretty simple stuff that I was already kind of doing anyway.
Yeah.
And just monitoring like what I have and my sugar intake and just different stuff. It's always just good for anybody to know, to be honest with you.
So you added chia seeds and you added something else I seen the other day too, and I can't remember what it was.
It's spirulina.
Spirulina. What is that?
I have no idea. It's like a sea algae, and it's supposed to remove like toxins and heavy metals and stuff from your system.
So basically what you're doing is you're adding a lot of kind of like probiotics and digestive enzymes into your shakes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit healthier. It's actually funny because she explained, I used to take all that stuff, but unless you have a healthy stomach, you have to actually like physically heal your stomach before any of that like helps out at all, to be honest with you.
How did you do it?
Like she said, it's just kind of wasting your money taking probiotics, and then she got me off the kombucha. She said there's too much sugar in it, and the bacteria actually like feeds off of that sugar. So
really.
Yeah, so she said, like, I got to heal my stomach first. So right now I'm in the process of that. I'm going to go see her again in like 2 weeks, I think. She's in Vancouver, so I think I'm going to be over there for some sparring or something. So go in there, get after that. Yeah, it all comes back to getting better for boxing.
Like, how does she know when your stomach's healed?
She does all these tests.
Okay.
She does, she has like her own little system that she does.
You don't have to drop,
it's pretty impressive.
You don't have to drop any like fecal matter off there or anything.
No, I do not. No, I do not. Yeah.
It'd be a good way to check it, though.
I don't know. Yeah, that's not what she does. But yeah, it's just adding to the puzzle, right? Like, this is a big year. I want to do, this year I want to make a splash, fight some tough guys, have some exciting fights, and get back in the run for get a title and try to get the number one spot back again.
I feel like you want a title by the end of the year this year.
Yeah, like it's a matter of getting back in the ring first. That's goal number one. But by the end of the year, I want to fight these guys who are ranked ahead of me. See where I'm at. Make a run.
You're a very goal-oriented, driven kind of person, from college football to the CFL to boxing. I know that you have an end goal for this year. What is it?
Yeah. Well, basically, it works like this in my mind. You beat everybody in your city, you beat everybody in your province, you beat everybody in the western part of your country, you beat everybody in your country, and then you move on.
Okay. So what's the goal this year? Everybody in the country?
Right now, by the end of the year, I want to have handled this country and being able to move on.
It's a good goal. You've already conquered Mexico. You're not allowed to go there anymore.
No.
That's over.
But you never know. Maybe they want me back there. Maybe they want me to go there.
That'd be a good trip.
Mm-hmm.
Go over to Mexico, hang out on the beach, and go beat somebody up.
Yeah, I got some friends down there. We can go check it out.
Why not? Fuck it, right? I know that you're really into politics for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I go down some weird rabbit holes with some political talk shows regularly, that's for sure.
What is it about politics that you like so much?
I think I just like seeing people argue with each other. Like, I like confrontation at any level. And so, like, when these people, they basically like make up like these fake scenarios that they like pretend to argue about, and people get so emotionally involved. It's hilarious. Like, I like seeing people who get really emotional and they try to like use that as like their grandstanding for everything. It's like, oh, you hurt my feelings, or this doesn't feel right. And then like people who are like educated come in and just like rip on them, and like, to me, it's fucking hilarious.
You must like Donald Trump then.
I don't like Donald Trump, but I like how everybody loses their mind on him. It's pretty funny.
I really enjoy his Twitter.
Oh, he's like the master of like, he should have been a fight promoter. He's like the best at like provoking people, right? Because everybody like takes what he says literally, and then like they just lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
It's funny.
And while everybody in America is losing their mind, he's making peace with Russia and North Korea.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's like bragging about it too. It's funny.
Yeah, he's got some serious allies now.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Well, everybody likes having money, right? So the people tend to follow the money, and that guy's got a lot. So.
Well, you want to mess with Donald Trump, you're messing with Putin. You're messing with what's the other guy? Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, Kim Jong Un, yeah.
And then we've got a fairy over here. What's his name? Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, we don't know about Justin yet. He hasn't really done a whole lot of positive stuff for us yet. He's got in touch with everybody's feelings so far, but other than that, that's about it.
Well, he did legalize marijuana.
Well, we don't like him for that. That's pissing us off because we like our marijuana.
I don't know if that was the greatest idea of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. I did watch a video of Justin Trudeau doing a kickboxing match, which was hilarious.
He did a boxing match too.
Did he? He got punched out, obviously.
No, he won.
Shut up.
Yeah, he fucking won.
The
best part is, so he fought like a rival cabinet minister or whatever it was. And they did an amateur boxing match, fully sanctioned, and he won with the jab. And then the other guy ended up becoming so Justin wins, becomes the prime minister, goes out, and the other guy ended up getting arrested for something, and now he's a manager of a strip club. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, that's like R. Kelly.
Well, not really. It's kind of sad, but nonetheless, it's an interesting story, I guess.
That's like R. Kelly fighting Pee Wee Herman, though. Doesn't matter.
Are they actually fighting?
I hope not, because Pee Wee Herman's 60 and R. Kelly pisses on little girls.
Yes, apparently he does.
I don't know much about that, but I heard it on the radio the other day, and I was disgusted.
Well, it's got to be true then.
Hey, if they said it on the radio, it's got to be true. If they put it on the internet, it's 100% true, because everything on the internet's real.
Yeah. I agree.
I feel like that.
I agree. So what was Barack talking about? What does that fucking guy want?
Basically,
what did he say about me?
Barack was very nice.
Mm.
He was very nice. He was cordial. He didn't shit talk you at all. I was expecting some heated exchanges between him and I, and it didn't happen.
Well, you know what he's doing. He's trying to booby trap us.
I think that he's trying to pull the old double whammy switcheroo.
Yeah, he's doing the old switcheroo double cross. Like Dario.
We did call him out on some rumors, though.
What are the rumors?
Well, basically, one of the rumors was that we heard that he couldn't be sanctioned, so we called him out on that.
Mm.
And he said that was false.
Okay.
We did talk to him about his fight with Butterbean.
Oh, yeah? That's not even on BoxRec, I don't think.
It wasn't a boxing fight. It was an MMA match.
Really?
Which is weird because you put two boxers in an MMA fight. They're just going to box anyway.
Yeah. How did that turn out? I haven't seen that video yet.
I believe that that Mr. Barack won with a guillotine choke. I don't know how you guillotine choke a guy with no neck.
Yeah, you would literally have to, that guy's shaped like a fucking egg. There's the egg.
There is the egg. And then he told us a story about Butterbean's obsession with hookers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had hookers in his hotel room before the fight.
Well, that's kind of a weird thing to be obsessed with.
I guess. I'm not walking in his shoes, being a 350-pound, 5'5" guy.
Yeah.
But tough dude.
Oh, you can throw it. That guy catches you on the chin, you're going away. I love it when he was in the WWF and punched out Bart Gunn. That was one of my favorite WWF moments ever.
Okay, you might be the only other person that will remember that, because I remember that.
Oh, yeah. I watched it live. I was like, this is unbelievable. I was like, Bart Gunn actually thinks he's going to fight Butterbean. I go, this is fucking awesome.
And it was a real fight.
Oh, yeah. Bart Gunn had a concussion. There's no doubt.
Yeah. I thought that these were going to be fixed and staged, but they were chucking bombs at each other.
Yeah, I think Vince McMahon, after that, rethought his strategy for kind of took away the realness of his WWF wrestlers.
Yeah, it definitely did a little bit when Butterbean comes out and punches out Bart Gunn, who is huge.
Yeah, my buddy's dad still to this day thinks wrestling's real. He tells me all the time, The Undertaker can kick my fucking ass.
Wow. How old is this gentleman?
70 something.
Oh, well, good for him. I'm glad that he's delusional.
Yeah. Well, he believes it.
Now, you don't watch any of the WWF or WWE anymore, do you?
No, I kind of see little clips here and there.
We just fall down the promo video rabbit holes.
I'll tell you a weird story. So the champ Roman Reigns, who just retired, was actually on the Edmonton Eskimos with me in 2009.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's a fun fact that I had no idea about. That guy has leukemia, which is terrible.
Yeah, it is. It's the second time he's had it, too. So Joe Inouye, that's why he got released from the NFL. He's with Baltimore. He's from Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah.
And funny story, he's on the team, and he's a D tackle. He got cut by the Ravens, went through the leukemia, battled it, won, and then ended up not signing in the NFL again because he was kind of like, they look down on that as they go, play somewhere for a year and then like make sure you're healthy.
Yeah.
So he came up and played for a year with the Eskimos in 2009. He was number 99. He played a few games and he ended up getting released. And yeah, we were on the same team and he kept bugging me. Like, I didn't know who this guy was from a hole in the wall. And he kept bugging me. Like, he's like, man, you should be a wrestler. My family's in wrestling. He's like, you have like a WWE character. And I wasn't having it. Like, I was like, no, man, like, not my thing. Like, I can't be fake and run around in a Speedo.
Yeah.
And he kept saying his fan. I was like, who's your family? Samoa Joe, because his name's Joe Inouye. And I kept making fun of him. I was like, well, relax, Samoa Joe, because I didn't believe him, right? Yeah. Well, his cousin's The Rock.
That's legit, eh?
He would have made me millions of dollars, and I really blew that opportunity. So
that's a legit fact, though, that his cousin's The Rock.
Pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure his cousin's The Rock, because I think that's the one who got him in the business.
Wow.
Yeah, so like he's right up there. Like that's why he shot to the top so fast. I'm pretty sure. Like I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure his cousin's The Rock.
Now, I think TV doesn't give these guys enough justice sometimes. But how big is this guy?
Joe's big, man. Like he was a lot fatter when he was with us. Like he was a D tackle, so I think he was like 330 pounds. But yeah, he's a good 6'3", 330. I bet you he's about 240 right now. He got in really good shape, got pretty shredded. So
yeah, that's big. Like when I see you face to face, I don't really notice how big you are anymore. But then when I take a picture with you, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, you see my big buffalo head lurking around.
Giant dome, and the top of my head's down below your chin.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's pretty cool, though. I didn't know that you played football with that guy.
Yeah, he's a cool cat. Like we were kind of competing for his spot, so we didn't really like get along that well. But yeah, he was a cool cat. He was an interesting guy, and yeah, his whole family was like in wrestling. His dad, his uncles, like everything.
Well, that family has a history in football too, because The Rock played in the CFL.
Yeah, well, yeah, So his dad was a wrestler, and then his brother would have been The Rock's dad. So
Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, Rocky Johnson, yeah.
That was his dad. How did we fall down this weird hole of talking about wrestlers?
All I can say is, dude, you get wrapped up with me, you go down weird wormholes all the fucking time, man. Like, I get weird shit all around me all the time. Like, if I deviate for a second, like, I'm gone. Like, I'll literally get trapped in a time warp, which we've discussed before.
Yes.
And be laser beamed somewhere else quite quickly.
Now, I remember the time warp of when you fell asleep on the side of the road.
Yeah, that was weird.
That one was bad.
Yeah, that one was bad, yeah. We don't even know what happened.
So tell me, what is the, because now you're in Parksville, do you enjoy it there that you don't have to drive 3 hours 3 times a week?
Oh, yeah, I got boatloads. I get way more accomplished, way more training, turning up the intensity, like better diet. It's just like easier, way less stress. That's what I wanted, right? I wanted more time to focus on this shit and get better at this and, get the skills that I need to beat top level competition, because it ain't going to be easy. It's not just about like showing up and going through the motions. Like I have to get better every day and fast, like really fast. I don't have the same experience that these guys have. 60, 70, 80 amateur fights where their skills are solidified. They just got to sharpen them up. It's like I literally got to like learn stuff, get it down. But like I have the formula from my football days where I had to figure out how to like learn new techniques and get better, right?
Quickly.
Very quickly, yeah.
So I like it that you're there because you don't have to do that long trek anymore. That trek bugged me a little bit.
Yeah, it got old. It got old real quick.
Yeah. I feel like you're
yeah.
just as busy, though.
Yeah, like, I'm a fucking gypsy, man. So, like, you know, like, I haven't been settled anywhere longer than a few months, maybe a year max. Like, I was in Victoria for 3.5 years, but I mean, I lived in 3 different spots.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like, I'm always just bouncing around. So now I'm trying to, like, set up some roots here, I guess you could say. And, like, I've never actually fully unpacked. So, and like, I'm talking since I was 17.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah, we're going to try to do that maybe this year. We'll get fully unpacked. But you never know. I'm still living out of a bag. I'm still bouncing around here and there. You never know.
Did you get a bed?
Yeah, I got a bed, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We got the bed. I got to go get, like, what do you call it, a frame, though, because apparently if you leave your box spring on the floor, the mold can build or something, I heard.
Yeah, it's not good. You can get black mold underneath there, then you're getting sick.
Well, how long does that fucking take to happen?
Depends on the dampness of the climate that you're in, and you're in a damp climate over there.
Well, I'm going to go fucking get one this weekend, man. If anybody's got a king-size...
Oh, you got a king-size
what do you call it? Bed frame, yeah, hit me up. Hit me up on the gram. I'll come pick it up, no problem.
You could get real ghetto with it and just use cinder blocks. There's probably some laying around the trailer park somewhere.
There might be, yeah. You know, that's not a bad fucking idea.
Now, you enjoy classical arts like the piano.
Yeah, you know, I was listening to a little pianist last night, actually, there.
Yeah?
Very soothing, yeah. Very soothing. But I do it while I stretch to take my mind out of the fact that I got a softball buried fucking 6 inches in my back.
That's a terrible thing. I've been doing that lately. I don't like it.
It's effective.
It works. Now, was this being played live for you, or was this via your iPhone?
No, I can't reveal everything, Tanner. You know, there's my private life, there's my Instagram life. You know, I give little hints about what's really going on, but, you know, it might have been, you know, the piano might have been playing itself live.
I like that. You have a self-playing piano.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's like one of those like haunted pianos at this place. Up, you know, like the Wolf Blood Moon was out the other night, and I could definitely hear the spirit world calling for me, and then the piano just started to play the next night.
All right, just got fucking weird.
See, that's what I told you.
All right, let's wrap this fucking thing up. Eric Barak was on. Do you have a message that you want to send him?
Yeah, so long.
And that's 10 minutes with the Boogeyman.